welcome to the episode 4 of the Summer Knitting Journal series. And I have an announcement to make. This is the last episode. So yep, I made 4 days. I'm gonna go back at the end of the episode on the exact reasons as of why I'm stopping, but basically it's because I have learned a lot of stuff doing it. I enjoyed it a lot. I am super proud of what I made, but the filming and editing and everything is taking a lot of time, and I'm feeling super frustrated because I spend so much time doing this that I cannot actually spend this time doing other knitting relating stuff I want to make, so I'm just extremely frustrated. So I think it's time to stop. But I don't have any regrets. It was fun, I loved it, and it's just one of those cases where you need to stop doing something while it's still enjoyable before it becomes a burden. So yeah, welcome to this last episode, episode 4. And for today's program, so as always, the semi-finals Olympics are starting in 15 minutes. I would like to finish the pocket I am knitting using the frog the arm for the no sweatshirt here. So I want to add like a kangaroo pocket there. And I did a little bit of progress this morning while I finished editing yesterday's episode. By the way, I hope you cannot hear my computer. That's exporting the video, and it's pretty loud, so yeah, I hope it's not bothering you. But yeah, so this is the progress. I have blocked it until here, and I've done this while watching the video, and I have started the little shaping here. So really I'm almost done. I mean, I'm more than halfway through, and then I will give it a steam block and sew it on the sweater. So I think it should be done during the semi-finals, really. So that's that, and then I added elastic into the straps of a camisole yesterday. It worked great, so I have 3 more, at least 1, but maybe 3, I don't know, more camisoles where I want to do that, because all of them had the same issue basically. I did knit the straps shorter than what I wanted them to, knowing they would stretch, but they stretched more than expected, so I just have that. And I would also like to redo the straps on my Dahlia bralette test knit, so it's here. The export is done. So that's the thing. It has been folded for a while, so yeah, basically the straps are, I can actually put it on like this. This is ridiculous. And they are just absolutely not staying in place. You just have one like thing to attach on the back, but the straps are always falling off. So my plan is to, they are picked up at the front here and then grafted here. So I will ungraft this, knit them for 6 kilometers so that they can cross on the back, and I can attach them the same way I attach the bottom one. I mean, wait, I forgot a step. I will knit them longer so that they can cross on the back, and then I can pass them through 1 stitch hole at the corner and then attach them in the middle. If this doesn't make sense, it doesn't matter. You will see it later anyway. So that's the plan. I have a little bit of yarn left here. So there's that, and I will also, of course, join 1 row of the colorwork blanket. But I usually do it while watching the climbing Olympics, but I don't have any try-on tubing left, and this is extremely painful, as I mentioned already. So I will wait until I receive the tubings I have ordered to do this later in the day. And I think, unfortunately, I think that's all I will be able to do today, because I spent so much time editing the videos. I'm not complaining, it's fun to do. Because I also want to go back climbing, although today will probably be a very short session, because I'm actually going, a friend of mine wanted to try climbing, so she's never done it before, and she just wanted me to like show the place and show her how the grades work and how, like, the basics of climbing. So it's probably gonna be pretty fast. Usually beginners cannot climb for more than 1 hour because the forearms get super painful which is normal. And yeah, so it's probably not gonna take too long. So there's that, and I think that's all I can think about for now. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to tell. It's pretty funny. I don't know about you, but I live alone and I generally don't need to put on any clothing because there's nobody there, and even if there was, I don't think I would really care. Especially in the summer, I'm generally wearing like maybe a t-shirt if you're lucky, otherwise just pants, like underwear, and that's all. So the first day I was filming, I was like, wait, I need to put on an actual trouser or shorts? I was like, what? I can do that. So yeah, it has actually, it's funny because one of the biggest struggles for this series, other than like finding stuff to film and then editing and everything, is actually finding clothes to put on. Because it's so hot. I don't want to be wearing anything, so yeah, I just been wearing my most summer appropriate knits, and I had to put on like bottom parts for you. So I hope you appreciate the effort I did for the video of actually getting dressed. It doesn't happen often for me, but yeah, I thought that was funny. And this guy is actually one of my very old summer tops, and I have never worn it in like the past 2 and some years. This is the Outline Tee by Jessie May. The pattern is lovely, I don't have anything to say against it. The problem is the yarn, because I used the single ply merino silk, like 50-50 blend. And the single ply is just like super hairy, and although it's a summer blend because it's superwash and it's silk, the silk gets like fluffy or something, and whenever you sweat in this, it just sticks to your skin, and the merino makes it hot, and I hate I hate the feeling of this. I just can't. I think it's less worse with plied merino silk blends, but this is single ply and it's just terrible. And also it has zero integrity. It has a lovely drape, but not in a sturdy way. I don't know how to say it. Like when you have like this is thin linen, and it has a lot of drape and it's very lightweight, but the fabric is there. You can actually, I don't know, it has a consistency, but this is like all floopy and shapeless, and it's draped, but not in a nice way. I don't like it. So yeah, I never wear it, which is a shame because it's super cute, but yeah, it's yeah. Today is a little less warm than the previous days because it's actually overcast, so I figured I could try, but I'm already too hot, I'm already sweating, and I don't like the feeling of this on my skin, so maybe I'm gonna change. I don't know, we shall see. Anyway, so am I forgetting something? I don't think so. So I'm now going to quickly upload the episode now that it's done exporting, and set up for the Olympics, knit on my pocket, hopefully finish it, sew it on, and then we'll see. So let's get going. what I received! I'm so excited! So, I mentioned in a podcast a few weeks ago that I was completely hyper-fixating on spinning. I've been watching all the videos on the whole YouTube and I've been browsing all the book recommendations for all the spinners out there, and I have decided to buy 2 books that are related to spinning that I thought would be the best to learn. I don't have a spinning wheel and I haven't bought one yet because I don't have time for another hobby right now, but I'm still hyper fixating on it. Since I was ordering books, I also ordered 2 more that are not relating to spinning, but yeah, it's a big box, that's why. It's not only for 2 books. So the first one is the Fleece and Fiber Source book. So many people recommended this one. Apparently it's like the Bible of all the fibers, and even if I don't end up spinning, or if I try spinning and I don't like it, this will still be super useful if I ever want to knit with breed specific fibers, even if I don't spin it myself. So this is going to be incredibly useful for me because I'm just super interested in general in all the breeds and the specifics of each fiber. So yeah, super happy about this one. I also bought Yarnitecture, which is a knitter's guide to spinning, building exactly the yarn you want. And it's exactly what I need. So it also has 12 designs in it. I'm not particularly interested in that, but yeah, they are all the things I probably have already seen in the YouTube videos that I have watched lately is in this book, and having everything at one place is just going to be so useful for me. I'm super happy. And again, if I don't really end up spinning or liking to spin, I still have a lot of information in this book about yarn in general, and that will help me choose the correct yarn for the correct project. Yeah, I'm just super excited about this one as well. Now the other 2 books that are not spinning related are stitch dictionaries, because I just love that. And I don't have any, and I find it a little bit difficult to find stitches patterns online because they are never laid out the same way, and then you have to save, you know, in favorites the link to the page you want, and then it's difficult to browse between your save, and I just prefer books. So this one is the Japanese Stitch Bible. I just like that Japanese style stitches tend to be a little bit more fine and a little bit more, how would you say that? Elevated? I don't know. I just like the look of them a little bit better in general, so yeah, let me show you. You probably cannot see anything. But yeah, it's... wow, this is gorgeous, look. It's flowers. Wow, that's amazing. So yeah, I'm incredibly excited for it. I don't generally wear a lot of lace because the way it is usually implemented in designs is not really my style, but I think if I have it myself, I can make it work in a way that suits me better. So yeah, this is even better than expected. There's so many beautiful stuff. Yeah, so that's one. And the last one is, of course, the one and only Vogue Knitting Ultimate Stitch Dictionary. So this one is not specific to Japanese stitches, but I thought it could be useful to have a very general one that includes the most used stitches patterns out there. So here it is. And oh, it lays flat, that's super good. And yeah, there's color work, there's lace, there's cables, there's mosaic knitting, there's, yeah, just everything I would want to have, and all the basic stuff. And this is perfect, I'm so happy! So yeah, that's my book haul. I generally am not a book hoarder at all, like really at all. I have 4 knitting books, 2 of them I regret buying. I just went in the shop and I didn't want it to left empty-handed, so I just bought 2 books, but I'm never using them. And then I have the 52 Weeks of Shawls, which this one I have used, and actually I'm pretty happy I have it. And then I have another one that I have received. I would have never bought it myself, but I'm still happy I have it because it's beautiful, but I'm not using it. So in general, I'm just not a book person, but I think it's starting to change because I'm just getting so excited to have the actual, like, to be able to find information in a concrete object rather than on an internet browser. I don't know, for some reason it just sounds so much better for me. So yeah, that's my book haul. I'm super excited. Welcome back. So it is now almost 8 o'clock and it is time to sign off for the day and sign off for the summer knitting journal series. So I have a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm sorry, I am exhausted, I am so tired. I guess this little segment is going to be a little bit chaotic, so apologies. But anyway, I have done some stuff this afternoon. I went climbing with my friend. I did like the beginner course and she did super well, but as I was like not teaching but yeah, explaining stuff to her, I wasn't really climbing on my own, so I didn't film anything. However, I did something incredible. At the end of the session, there is a guy that we know each other, and sometimes we just chat when we are climbing. He knows I'm super good at slabs, and he just asked me while I was there, hey, do you know how to do this particular move on this boulder? And there is in every bouldering gym, there is a system of colored tags to determine the difficulty of each boulder, and usually it's like I don't know, between 6 to 10 or even 12 different colors. Like for example in my gym it's like easiest is yellow, and then it's blue, green, orange, red, black, purple. So that's 7. And usually I'm in the oranges. I can do maybe 1 or 2 reds if I'm in a good session, but I've never done a black. And today I did the first black tag ever. Like complete chance, because this guy asked me like, hey, do you know how to do this move in this black tag boulder? And I was like, yeah, I know how to do it, however it's difficult to link this particular move with the next one, and that's where I always fall. So I was like, I can show you, but I'm gonna fall. And I didn't fall. I did the move, but I didn't start the boulder from the beginning. And if you don't start from the beginning, then it doesn't count for a success. So I was like, but if I start over, I'm never gonna make it again. It was just pure luck because I had no pressure. And I started over, I fell, and I went back to my friend. I was like, okay, it's time to go, I'm super tired. And we stayed like maybe 2 minutes. I was just watching the guy, seeing if he could do it. And really, on a whim, I was like, I'm gonna try once again. And I did it! So I completed the highest grade ever I have done in the gym. But yeah, completely by chance. So that's it. I don't have footage of it because I didn't think I would make it. Yeah, so for the knitting now. What I have done. So you have seen that I have finished knitting the pocket for the sweater, and I'm just realizing now I forgot to weigh it before. No big deal. And I have just sewn it on the sweater. So here it is. Ooh, I love it. And it's hiding the ugly seam I had before. I'm just going to do a little try on for you. Ta-da! I'm so happy. It feels so much better. it felt like incomplete for all this time. I am saying now that it's a little bit small, like my hands are kind of sticking out. I would have loved if it was this much wider, but it's okay. I can still, I don't have my phone with me, but it's big enough to hold my phone. I still have the end hanging there. But I think in proportion to the sweater, it's nice like this. It wouldn't have been necessary to have it any bigger. So, and yes, it's a little bit off-centered. I just messed up when sewing it on, and I already started over 2 times. And you know what? I was feeling stressed because I didn't want to film this segment too late, because that would mean I would be editing too late, and I'm tired. I'm super tired, and I just don't want to go to bed too late again. So I was feeling stressed, and this is another sign that this series is coming to an end because I don't need the added stress in my life. Because yeah, I'm doing a bad job of doing stuff because I spend too much time editing. So it's now off-centered and it's bugging me, I have to admit. So maybe when I have a little bit more time, maybe next week or something, I will go back and sew it down again, but yeah. Anyway, for now, it's done. I'm not happy. I'll probably go back and sew it again. But yeah, so that's the result. Super happy. It's hiding what I wanted it to hide. Can you tell? Yeah, it's also visible on the other side, so much better. I am dying, it's so hot. What I also did is I added the elastics into the straps of 2 tank tops, and I shortened the straps of 2 others. I wanted to do the trick of the elastic in those 2, but I realized they were either too heavy or there was a little bit too much tension for this small thing to hang on. So I just shortened the straps. Let me show you. So this one you already saw yesterday. I added the elastic thread in it. So this one was already done. And I also did it for this one, which is the one that I was wearing in the first episode. And when I wear it, it actually straightens out, so it doesn't look like all noodly as it is here. And I haven't cut the elastic yet because I'm not 100% sure about the length, but yeah, it's done. So for this one it works really well because it's not too heavy and I don't know, it just works. But for the other 2, so this one is in linen, it's 100 gram and it's kind of heavy. So there was too much weight on the straps, and they are thinner. This is only 3 stitches and the other 2 are 5, I think. So this was a little bit too thin to put the elastic inside, so I just shortened them. I still have the yarn here. I haven't cut it yet. And it's much better now. So I'm happy I went back and did that. I really love this guy. I didn't say the yarns. This is pure silk by Knitting for Olive, and this is Lino by BC Garn. And the purple one is Noro Kakigori in the colorway Inazawa. So yeah, this one. And the last one is the Arrow bralette, which is in cotton merino, in colorway natural white. And I shortened the straps by at least 5 centimeters because they stretched out a lot, but the whole garment stretched out and it just was, yeah, it was just drooping on me. So this is what I have cut off for each strap. So yeah, quite a bit, and it's much better. So I'm happy I went back and did that. And the last thing I did, I mean not really, but the straps related thing is the one I'm wearing. So this is the when I test knit it was the backless bralette, but now I think it's called the Dahlia bralette, but it's not out yet because it will be in the book that will be published in 2025, summer 2025. So it's just like a backless bralette. Let me show you. You cannot see the back. It's like this. Yeah. So I did the crisscrossing thing here. But I am noticing now that this is happening. So I think I need to have one more cross that attaches here in the middle, and then I will be good. But again, I was feeling stressed. So even though I should have done it just right away, I need to push it back because I need to film this and edit the video. So I think you get the idea now. And I have received the try-on tubing things, so let me open this. Super cheap, 50 cords, and when you buy them and they are labeled as stitch holders, it's like the same price but you only get 3. Branding. So yeah, now I have more than enough for the colorwork blanket, which I couldn't piece the row I wanted to do because I didn't have time. And again, I would have done it tonight, but no. So that's everything I did today, I think. Yes, I knitted the pockets, I showed on a lot of straps, I knitted this guy. So yeah, that's what I did today. But I wanted to do a little news on my dress. This guy that I have almost knit nothing on since the beginning of the series because I haven't had the time. And I just did like 5 rows, yeah, something like that. Because also I was waiting on you guys to give me insights on what was your suggestions for the bottom hem. And you're not really helping because each one of you gave a different idea, so I don't have a clear vision from you as to what to do. I have a lot of options but no like consensus, so I'm still not sure what to do. But I think I will do the round hem without any splits on the sides. Just a very deep round hem, I think. For now that's the plan, but we will see when I have the time again to knit on this. So that's it. And I have brought again the little planning I showed at the beginning. I'm just going to cross stuff I've done. I did the pocket on the sweater. I added the elastics in the straps. I have done the straps on this, but I still need to correct them, so I haven't really done it. Let's cross it anyway, and let's say I will do it tomorrow. I have finished the quilt, the big quilt, and that's it. I have done some progress on the sewing the blanket, so this is in the works. So yeah, not much, but it's still nice. I mean, I was very motivated to do all of this, and I don't think I would have actually done this if I haven't made this series, so it's a good thing in the end. But yeah, now I'm even more motivated to do even more stuff from the list, and I'm just gonna have more time and it's gonna be super great. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to add. I'm probably forgetting stuff. I'm so tired. My brain is like dead. I'm also super hungry. So yeah, I need to eat dinner and then edit the video and then sign off. So I hope you enjoyed this series. It's ending on like a, I don't know how you say that, not a melancholic but kind of a sad note, I guess. But really, I want to insist on one thing. It was super great. I learned so much in the video editing, on myself, on the whole process of filming a video every day, on the whole like learning how to romanticize my everyday life and learning how to film something to make it look good, how to manage the lighting. I learned so much. It was an absolutely amazing experience. I'm super proud of myself. I think the videos are really great. I mean, I don't know about the one for today, but at least the 3 last are really great and I'm extremely proud of them. So yeah, and also some of you commented that you really enjoyed them, so thank you for the support and thank you so much for taking the time to give me your feedbacks. This is also one of the highlights of the whole experience, is getting feedback from you guys, so thank you so much for that. And I'm super happy some of you enjoyed it. I'm glad I could maybe bring a smile to your face, or maybe just entertain you for a while. And yeah, so really thank you from the bottom of my heart for this. I'm super happy I went on this adventure with you. But as we say in French, this is one of my favorite quotes ever. In French, we say, I mean, not a lot of people say that, but I say, toute bonne chose a une fin, sauf le saucisson qui en a deux. And it basically means every good thing has an end, except sausages that have two. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.